Hi, good morning to everyone. Welcome to another episode of Morning Star. Welcome to another Monday. So you're going to make this Monday awesome. So the whole week is awesome, and everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that will you destroy and uncreate it. Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine choice, boys, provides, and beyond. When I first started Morning Star, I was working, and Mondays used to feel like going back to office. Oh no, Monday you have to go back to your colleagues, you have to go back to your bosses. So I just wanted to change my whole energy around Monday. And I was like, when I'm doing clearings for me, why not I just ask others to also join and get the benefit? So that's how it started. And that's why we do it on Monday mornings of all the days and all the timings. So everything that brought up in that down video destroyed and created. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine shots, boys, birds, and birds. And the idea was if you kind of listen to this, you feel so good and you can sustain this energy for a week at least until the next Monday. I mean, till Friday, Saturday, Sunday, obviously, most of you should be fine. Or how many of you dread about the future? So Saturday, do you like, oh no, I have to go back to work on Monday? Or do you enjoy the weekend? So how many of you always dread what's the next moment that's going to happen and imagine the worst of what's going to happen? So everything that brought up and let down, will you destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, poc, all nine shots, boys, poets, and beyonds. And I know that so well because I used to be that. That was my reality for many, many years. Always thinking about what's the worst case, what's the next worst thing that will happen.
Get active, rest, meditate.
And it's like life, I always used to look life as one problem has sorted and next will come. It's not like, wow, amazing things have happened. I was like, at least one thing less to worry about. Everything that happens in life, something good happens, I would like, at least one thing lesser to worry about. So everything that brought up and led on for you, now destroy and create it. Right, wrong, good, bad. All nine shots, boys, poets, and beyonds. So let's talk about how we can change that energy, how we can be in the present and not dread things. But before that, guys, if you're on Zoom and you're going to switch on your videos or you're going to talk, it's going to go live on Facebook, and we're on Instagram also. And if you don't want to be seen or heard, then please do not switch on your videos and do not talk. Otherwise, you will be recorded. And these videos are available on YouTube. Many episodes are available, more than 100. I think going towards 120 or something now for everyone to listen. Please do share these YouTube recordings with your friends, with people who can benefit from it. And basically people with bodies, because people without bodies find it anyway. So everything that brought up in it on, you destroy and create it. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, poc, all nine shots, boys, poets, and beyonds. So how many of you are dreading the worst case? How many of you woke up today saying, wow, I'm going to have a wonderful day? Or how many problems am I going to face today? And how many of you do not even acknowledge when something sorts out? What do I say? I say one less thing to worry about. I don't say, wow, it's amazing that something so amazing has happened to me, and how does it get better than this? Because that's the way I was. That's the way I've been for a long time. That's my default, used to be my default thinking. Now I've changed a lot, like really so much from whoever I was. Sometimes you wonder whether I was the same person. So everything that brought up and let down, now destroy and uncreate it. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and poc, all nine shots, boys, person. So when you put attention and your thoughts onto, what's the worst thing that's happening? What's not working? Or, you get good news, hey, this is sorted, but then you're like, the final step didn't sort, but yet everything did not fall in place. And then what do? You kind of stop yourself. And you kind of stop the magic. The universe has to make things happen step by step, right? I don't know why that's there, but that's just there. It takes 9 months or 9 to 10 months for a baby to be born. It's not born in a day. So some things do take time. Some things do happen step by step. So if the first step is sorted, do you say, wow, I have got better? I have, crossed the first step? Or do you like, I still didn't get everything. The final thing is not yet sorted. Still so many steps to go. Where do you put your attention? So where you put your attention is what the universe gives you. And the more you dread things and the more you worry about things, that's going to be true. So what invention are you using to always worry about when the final is going to happen? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, poc, all nine shots, boys, poets, and beyonds. Everywhere you're not acknowledging that things are falling in place, and you're not able to celebrate things falling in place because you've not got what you expected yet, will you destroy and create it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds. And how many of you love to be so harsh on yourself and your body? So harsh on your body. When you're reducing weight, do you celebrate if you lose 500 grams, or do you like, I have another 10 kgs to go. This is not enough. Where is your attention? But to lose 10 kgs, you have to lose 500 grams first, right? Then you have to lose one, then you have to lose two. You just don't lose 10 instantaneously. I mean, if you can, that's amazing. Why not? But otherwise, do you acknowledge each and every step that's taking you closer to your goal so that it can happen faster? Or are you still in the energy that it's not yet happened, but yet it's not happened, but yet I'm not there? So everywhere you love to criticize yourself to death, will you destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds. So do you need anyone else to criticize you to death? No, right? You're amazing at doing it yourself. So everything that brought up and led on for you, will you now destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds. Yes, Sagri, do you want to say something, ask something?
Yes, I just want to acknowledge my gratitude to Gary and Dane and to you,
Thank you.
for getting me out of this habitual thinking, that you mentioned earlier. So now it's more optimistic, and it's more, how does it get any better than this? And you actually feel it and say what else is possible. And these are the two tools which I really pass on to people to change the energy. So thank you for all your morning star calls, which have really been contributive. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for listening and acknowledging how does it get better. So what if, and the best part is when you are focusing on what else is possible, what if you can say, I don't know how this problem will sort, but I wonder if it sorts even better than I can imagine. I wonder how the universe is going to support me. I wonder how in all the universe is going to support me. So everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you now destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys, povads, and beyonds. Would you like that? Yeah. What if you start focusing your energy on something different? And then what if you can allow that to change? And worst case, things will be the same that you are. That's the worst case, but you don't have to keep thinking about the worst case, right? So everywhere you're focusing your attention on what may not work and what you've not yet achieved, instead of celebrating what you are and what you have achieved, will you now destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys, povads, and beyonds. Okay. So everywhere you're living, from disacknowledging yourself, will you destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds. What if you're meant to celebrate yourself? And if you don't celebrate you, who else will? What if you're so unique and different that you don't have to compare yourself with anyone? And for every moment you celebrate yourself, the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you dance or not dance, in my case, not dance. So everything that brought up and led on. Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds. Yes, Ankita.
Nithya, my question is, when you get to know the true of some other person and you are in allowance of it, still you have to deal with that person daily or mostly. So what question can we ask so we can be in total allowance with that person?
If you say I have to deal with them, you're not in total allowance. They are still causing some problems for you. So what
Yes,
can you have
Nithya.
more allowance? What would it be like for me to have more allowance? And everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys, poison, youth. And why is that person significant, right? What is that person significant? Why would you even allow someone else to bother you that much? That means they are significant in your life and more significant than you. Do you understand the power you're giving them? Is that what you would?
No, Nithya. So the thing is that that person knows that the person doesn't have that power to, shift my energy. So that person is doing whatever makes my daughter feel uncomfortable. So I can be uncomfortable. Here is the scenario is different now. Because people around me know that they can't mess with me. So interestingly, they have started messing with my daughter.
Okay, you be in allowance of that. Can anyone mess with an infinite being? Your daughter is also an infinite being. So at some point, your daughter is allowing it. So maybe you can ask her, what would it be like for you to be more powerful, to make this insignificant, right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all 9 shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds. But if you
Thank you,
solidly
Nithya.
believe that someone can manipulate you through her, they will. Okay. If they can't mess with you, how can they mess with your daughter, right? Right, wrong, good,
Absolutely. Thank you,
all
Nithya.
9 shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds. Yeah. So don't let go of your power for anyone. Don't let family limit you. Family are people who make you much stronger. Yes, you care about them, but the caring doesn't get into fear. And so what can you be to out-manipulate all those people and everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that? Will you destroy and uncreate it? Right and wrong, good and bad, POD and POC, all 9 shorts, boys, perverts, and beyonds. Okay. So how does it get even better than that? So everywhere you put attention on what's going to go wrong, will you destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all 9 shorts, boys, perverts. Even nowadays, when I get a call, I'm like, did I do something wrong? Usually then I say, okay, interesting point of view. I have this point of view. Anyone who calls me, I'm like, did I do something wrong? Did something bad happen? It's not like, oh, wow, this person is calling me. And that's why I don't pick my phone calls so many times. Very hard for me to pick phone calls, and busy also not to pick, but I prefer WhatsApp because I'm like, you already tell me what it is. I don't have to presume or assume. So everything that is times a godzillion. Will you destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all 9 shorts, boys, poets, and beyond. So next time you guys are WhatsApping me, please type hi and type the message also, so that I don't have to like, what are they going to say? I'm just kidding. So everything that brought up and let down. Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all 9 shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds. And every time when someone calls, it's like, that can't be good. Or if your teacher is like, hey, calling you, what wrong thing did I do? You function through that, or do you say, how amazing am I? How can I acknowledge myself? And it's okay if someone says you're wrong, right? Because most people are going to look at how wrong you are, right? Most people. And there's some people who love my calls and they like, my calls have shifted my life, their life, and so many things. And then they'll add a but you could have changed this dress, but this didn't suit you, but you could have added this. So everything that brought up and let down, will you now destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all 9 shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds. So what if people are always looking out for what you did wrong? And the other thing is, if they really like you and they think you're amazing, if they judge you to be perfect and good, that's also a problem. Because one day when you make a mistake, they can't handle it. They're like, I never expected this person to do this of all the people. And then they hate you even more. So everything that brought up and let down, will you destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all 9 shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds. And you don't want to be perfect, do you? Even if the people think you're perfect, do you want to be perfect for everyone? You know how hard it is to keep that energy? Do you want to be like this person who never makes mistakes because you're like so perfect? That's so hard. So it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to laugh at yourself. I think best example is I'm trying to learn dance, and I've gone for 2 classes so far, and I'm the worst dancer. So when I went, I was like, I know I'm going to be the worst. So I was sure I was going to be the worst. And then I don't even know why I went, because I've not attempted dance for so many years of my life. But I'm like, let me give it a shot. Unless you try something, do you know how you're going to do it or not? And I was like, let me give it a shot. And I assumed I was going to be the worst. And I went in, and you know what happened in that class? Can you guys guess what happened? Okay, no one wants to guess, I guess.
You learned that.
No, I was actually right. I was the worst dancer. Right, wrong, good, boys, boys. I was the worst. And there are 2 steps. I've not got even the 2 steps yet. But I'm like, as long as the teacher doesn't tell me, I can't teach you, you can leave, I'm going to try. And I'm continuing.
So Nithya, this is again a judgment.
No, it's true. It may be a judgment. No, it is what happened exactly on that day. Yes, there is definitely judgment in it too, but not as much. You can see I'm laughing at myself. So I'm like, as long as the teacher says I can't teach you, I will go. And I'm okay to learn slow, but I'm going to learn, because unless you try something, you don't know whether you're going to do it or not. And what if you continue doing it for many days, you may get it. So that's the hope I have. And I think my teacher also has it. If she does it for many days, she may get it one day. So right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all 9 shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds. But I could have never even imagined doing this a long time back, because I would have like, if I'm the worst dancer and people see me, they will laugh at me. If I make a mistake, and it's so much there. Like when I made a mistake, I just stopped. I was like, I can't do this anymore. And then I had to be present to it and tell myself, let me continue. What's the worst thing? Like all the other people will think I'm a bad dancer. That's all. So, and what if I can overcome that judgment? And what if I don't allow that to stop me? And that's how I'm continuing. And I'm like, at least I'll get some workout, minimum workout for my body, even if I don't get the steps. So everything that brought up and let down, will you now destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, povads, and beyonds. And I'm celebrating that I'm actually giving myself a chance, and not one chance, 2 chances, 100 chances. Give yourself that much allowance, that much chances to get what you would like, if you would truly like it. Otherwise, let it go. It's not that you have to do it. But what if you don't have to judge yourself in all of this? What if you're like, hey, if I'm not good at this, I'm letting it go, but there's so many other things I'm good at. And what if you can continue that? So everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive, that will you destroy and uncreate it. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys, poets, and moons. What if you can have fun with making all the mistakes? What if you can be that? What if every time you get a phone call, you're like, how does it get better than this? What good news is coming? So everything that brought up and let down, will you destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys, poets, and moons. Yes, Ankita?
Nithya, I have one more question. So today in the morning, I was definitely not in allowance of my daughter, because she, every time, interestingly, she always complained me that Mama, you don't do this, Papa do this. So I totally, like today in the morning, I was willing to, lose her. And I said, you got the worst, Mama. Now, uh, don't talk to me and do whatever you feel like. So Nithya, definitely there is no guilt, because here I've chosen myself, and doing a lot of things, still people don't receive it. It's all about receiving also, because when you do a lot of things for people around you, and they don't have that gratitude and acknowledgement, that is fine. So this is the first time getting into the anger, and uh, then coming out is definitely a guilt, not a guilt for me. And thank you, Nithya, because earlier when I used to scold my daughter, I always, went in the guilt. Oh, I have scolded her. She's a little girl. Now, for the first time, I have picked the energy and I have shown my true anger. Like, what if whatever you are doing is best, still they are not receiving? That's okay.
Yeah. Do you have a question, or you just wanted to talk about
No,
it?
no, I would like to just share, because this is a big shift in me. Because earlier, what I was doing is I was doing it with a lot of guilt, and not with the awareness and with the question. So there is no guilt now.
How amazing. How amazing. So how does it get even better than that? What if you can acknowledge yourself? And what if you don't have to have validation from anyone? What if no one in the world has to say you're good, because you believe in yourself? So everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive, that will you destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys, poets, and beyond. And what if you can receive the negative judgments as easily as you receive the positive judgments? So what if someone says, hey, you're amazing, and you're like, wow, I know, I'm amazing, thank you. You're not good. Okay, great, thank you, I know that. So how does it get better? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys, poets, and beyond. What if you don't give power to way other people judge you? And if you do that with perseverance, you can get whatever you would like to get. Don't let anyone stop you, because no one can. Only you can stop yourself. What if you're okay to be a failure? What if you're okay to be the worst? What if you'll keep getting better if you put energy into it, right? You have to continue. It's not that you don't do anything and then you're like, I'll get it. But put energy there, put effort there, and give yourself that time to take as many days as you like to get it, right? If you truly would like to get it. So everything that brought up and let down, will you now destroy and uncreate it? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shots, boys, povads, and beyonds. So everywhere you're not acknowledging yourself for all that you've done, for all that you can be, will you now destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys, povads, and beyonds. Okay. So any more questions, people?
Yeah, I have a question, Nithya. Hi.
Hi.
So there is one thing about dancing. My cousin had made a lot of fun of me, so I couldn't dance. It took me long time to, realize, because I'm the worst dancer myself.
I think I'm worse than you. Don't have to worry. See me.
Yeah. And then suddenly I realized that I don't like stepwise dancing.
Okay.
This is my no form and structure, but I can dance on my own. I can enjoy.
How amazing.
It's beautiful. Like, I mean, there is no following of any steps, just the way my heart follows and I dance. That is one sharing. Secondly, what you said, no, we do not acknowledge, small things happens or a big thing. Like I had hired some staff to, work for me, and it was not working out for me. And I was like going into a lot of drama and trauma. And you know what happened? I said, oh, that's it. I don't want this thing. And that staff came by 11:30, and she said she cannot work for me because she's got some other thing. Because I was going through a lot of drama and trauma, I couldn't acknowledge that it was this easy.
Yeah.
It was like, so what you said, and I should have acknowledged, I did, but I was expecting more drama and trauma.
You were expecting more? You like drama? Right, wrong, that part, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this was, I just wanted to share this reactive realities, what they are saying, new thing, no?
Yes.
That is attached to that. So just sharing.
Thank you. So it's amazing. Just acknowledge that you can change, acknowledge that you're powerful, and with how much ease can I change things, right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, boys, and beyond. So all
yeah, I did one thing. I had said that this time I can use some tools and let it be different in a different way. Minute I said that, she came and she said she cannot work
how does
for
it
me.
get better?
Yeah.
So with ease, you let things go. You didn't even have to waste your energy
like
on
how ease.
Yes. So how does it get even better than this? And just see how things work out when you're in the energy of, with how much ease can I sort this out? Universe, what if there's a better way for me to sort this out? Instead of, what's the worst thing? I can't handle this. I'm dreading this. So everything that brought up and let down, will you now destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, powads, and beyonds. Okay. And what if you do dread things? What if you're worried? It's fine. The minute you catch yourself worrying, or the minute you catch yourself, hey, I didn't give my best here, what if you can change it at that moment, right? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, online choice, boys, birds, and beyonds. How not to, hey, hung up on someone or something. What are you asking, Monica? You don't want to hang up on people? You don't want to cut the phone? I actually didn't get what you're asking. If you don't want to really hang up on someone, you can, stop using your phone completely. Then you don't have to pick or hang up. Isn't that easy? Like, just throw away your phone. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, but and not for me. Not for you, my phone. Not talking to you. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, but how not to be hung up on someone? Okay, different question. How not to be hung up on someone in person, not on the phone. Oh. So get hung up on yourself, be intoxicated by yourself that you don't have to get hung up on anyone else. So look in the mirror and you're like, you are the most amazing person. I'm high on you. I'm like hung up on you. I love you so much. So it doesn't matter what other people do, right? Isn't that easier? So give yourself so much more self-love. So everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive, that would you destroy and create it. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, boys, and beyonds. Every way not giving yourself everything you desire so that you can be hung up on something else or someone else, will you destroy and create it. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, boys, and beyonds. Even addictions, whether it's to sugar or food or alcohol, it's because you're not being there for you fully in the way that you should be. And that's why you think something else can fill things for you, which won't work. You may learn it the easy way or the hard way, or maybe in the next lifetime, but it doesn't work. So everything that brought up and let down, you now destroy and uncreate it. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, boys, and beyonds. So Mahima Singh is saying, my daughter is applying for a job since long and nothing is showing up. Can you please give a clearing? So everywhere you've decided nothing will show up, will you revoke, recant, renounce, denounce, reclaim, resign, destroy, and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all 9 shots, boys, poets, and beyonds. Because what you decide becomes true. The universe is like, if this is what you're thinking, I'll make it true for you. So why would you think? Why don't you say what else is possible for her to get a job? What if you say, I'm so grateful that it's going to show up? It's just a matter of time. But if you keep saying it's not showing up, that will be true too. So everything that brought up and that down, will you destroy and uncreate it? Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all 9 shots, boys, poets, and beyonds. I do have a Talk to the Entities class coming up on 15th of this month. So if anyone is interested, let me know. 2.5 days class in Bangalore. And it's an amazing class. You work with beings without bodies, and you can change a lot of things. It's a different world. Prereq is you should have done access bars. It's a different world altogether. Are you willing to join that world? And if any of you is interested in learning Talk to the Animals, also get in touch with me. Another very different class from Access, which will open up your whole world with animals. Today is my birthday. Could you please send clearing and blessings? Should I clear your birthday? I'm not sure what you're asking. Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all 9 shots, boys, birds, and beyond. It's so funny. But I got what you're asking. I was joking. So all blessings for you, Mukta. Happy birthday. And what would it be like for you to have an amazing birthday this year and every year to come? And everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive, that will you destroy and create it. Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all 9 shots, boys, poets, and beyonds. So yes. And I'll take one last question and close today's call. I'm closing a little earlier. And this is going to, the Morningstar calls will be from 9 to 9:45 from upcoming weeks. So please do join earlier on time. We will not be going till 10. We're going to cut it short. So I'll take one last question. Any of you have anything to say or would like to know anything? Okay, so I think we're cool.
Nithya, may I ask?
Yes, Ankita.
So Nithya, when we say the other person is mirroring us, okay, and how we can differentiate actually the person is mirroring us or it is that person's energy?
Awareness. What feels light is true.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Sagri, did you want to say something? And I saw your hand raised and then it was unraised, so I was not sure.
No, I just wanted to at that time say that, if dancing is fun for you, it doesn't really matter what you look like. You dance as if they say, as if no one can see you.
Yeah.
So that is what, and then you mentioned fun, so I lowered my hand after that. I just wanted to ask, is it fun for you? Are you enjoying yourself? If you are, you should do it. And if you don't, then maybe you can choose something different. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm enjoying myself.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm the worst dancer, so that's fine. Like I said, until the teacher says don't come, I will continue. It's hard for me.
Whose point of view is that really?
Yeah. And I was like, if the teacher can stand this, I can, So everything that brought it right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all 9 shots, boys, poets, and beyonds. So how does it get better than that? And if not now, when? So if I'm not going to let go of that, when will I let it go, right? So I'm like, I'm giving it a shot. And it's okay if I fail. So I don't have to prove to anyone or even to myself that I'm good at dancing or I can even dance. And that's what makes it lighter. So do everything with no point of view, with, okay, if it comes, it comes. I'll try till I get it. If I don't get it, it's fine. Because there are so many other reasons you can celebrate yourself, right? So everything that brought up and that down, will you destroy and uncreate it? Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all 9 shots, boys, poets, and beyonds. And what do you love about being so hard on yourself and to criticize yourself and your body? Everything that is, will you destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all 9 shots, boys, poets, and beyonds. Every judgment and criticism you have on yourself has a cost on your body. It does impact your body. It makes your body feel worse. You get fever or you get tired or itching or anything, right? Would you like your reality to be different from all of these? Would you? Yes. If you would, stop judging yourself. Please stop judging yourself, and there are godzillion people in this world to judge you. So there will be no lack of that energy. Trust me. Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all 9 shots, boys, poets, and beyond. If someone says he loves you and cares for you, but simultaneously he's abusing you, what clearing can you do? You can clear that guy. I think that'll be the easier. Like just clear him out of your life. Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys, birds, and nuns. Aren't you worth much more? So everywhere you're abusing yourself, will you revoke, recant, renounce, reclaim, resign, destroy, and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds. And no one can abuse you except you. Because some part of you is not liking you or abusing you. That's why you attract people who do that to you, okay? So what if you can be there for you? What if you can trust yourself? What if you can love yourself so much that you never have to judge yourself again? And you know what you deserve. You receive what you deserve. And when I say receive what you deserve, I mean great, amazing things. Not like I deserve the worst. I deserve to be punished. So everything that brought up and let down for you, will you destroy and uncreate it? And all the emotional words that you're using to abuse yourself and punish yourself, will you revoke, recant, renounce, denounce, reclaim, resign, destroy, and uncreate it once and for all eternity? Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds. Yes, Dia?
Hello. Nithya.
Hi, Dia.
Hi. So, Nithya, it is regarding the last call, actually. I was listening to it again last night, and I was just wondering that, about how for 4 months you were like, I will fail ED. Remember?
Yeah. I cannot forget
so,
it ever.
Yeah. So I'm like, and it has happened with me also, where I thought I'm going to fail a subject. And I am constantly worried and scared because I think I've done a worse job and I'm going to fail. And that happened with me in the 11th standard, actually, where I was like, how will I even go in the 12th? I'm going to fail the physics final exam. But now I'm asking, is that something we are radiating out to the universe? But it did not happen like that. So I was just thinking along those lines, that even if we are constantly worried, the universe still did not listen like that?
See, it's about consciously you're thinking something, subconsciously you're thinking something, and it's about the energy of what you're putting out.
Or maybe we knew that we are going to pass. Is it something like that?
Maybe for the
Right?
first whole year, I knew I was going to pass. So for 1 year, I'm
Yeah.
like, good at ED, I'm going to get it, right? And for 4
Yeah.
months, I'm going to fail. So what I did earlier that I'm good would have outdone that. And everyone
Right.
in my college kind of judged me to be good at the subject. So the energy on me was, you're good at ED. Even my sir would say, you're really good, but I don't know why your drawing is bad. You understand the concepts, you do it well. And I thought some of my friends, ED, they didn't get it. So they were like, you're really good at it. So there was so much energy of that I'm good also coming into me, right? And so the 4 months did not undo it. But that doesn't mean you can worry. And,
I
it's
know.
so smarter not to
now,
worry because you might undo it. Yeah.
But the good thing, like I was just thinking that, you know what, not necessary that universe will listen to it very fast also, if you're thinking of a negative
No,
thing.
it will.
It will.
It will. It's just that
So
if you've put some positive
and-
energy before it, it might not undo it.
yeah.
But it does listen very fast.
But maybe as a student, or maybe we knew that we are still good, and we were just worried.
Because failing was not in my reality in school.
Yeah, same here.
For
Yes.
12, 13 years, right? So till I did.
Yeah.
So it was never
Yeah.
my reality. It was something that I would not create. So, and
No,
maybe I had a point of view. My point of view at that time was, if I assume the worst, something better may happen.
Yes,
that's
same
what
here.
happened. Right
Same
now,
here.
and one point of view, if I think good things, bad things will happen.
Yeah.
So,
I had this very strongly in me also. I have to be negative so that good things will happen to me.
Yeah. And then if I'm positive, something bad will happen.
Bad.
That was so true, because when I really think something good will happen, it'll just break, fall off. And I'm clearing that point of view. I hope I've cleared it. Right, wrong, good, bad, nine choice, boys,
right.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's okay.
Yes.
And it's just learn to laugh at yourself. That was the idea of the call, not to. And don't worry.
No, but it made me think, because I went to my past as well. And then I was like, oh my God, I should have so much gratitude because I passed those subjects literally studying on the last day. And the friend who taught me did not pass. So she stopped talking to me after that. It was like complete
welcome to that world.
Out.
Right, wrong, good, bad,
Yeah.
So welcome to that.
So grateful that, I did pass. ED and mechanics were difficult.
I guess that's the thing, right? But I lost that 4 months of sleep and never going to come back. And And I might have failed in something else later because of all that 4 months of worrying, if not ED,
Right.
So you kind of carry that energy. You don't know how. It is not linear. It doesn't show up that way. It does show up. So what if it's not worth worrying, right? And what?
Yeah.
So anyway, so the same thing happened to me in college, where there was one point where some people actually, some of the boys were able to get the question paper. This was not the final exam. It was just the
midterms.
midterms. Yeah, the ones that are internal, not the external.
Yeah, the internal exams. Yes.
And then they were all reading that question paper, and it worked for so many subjects except I think computer science or some subject where that sir was very strict. So he was able to protect his questions.
Yeah.
So that day, all of us had the dilemma, like, should we study the question paper we've got or should we study properly? And I was like, I'm sure that this is not the question paper of that sir. I'm sure that this is not the question paper, whatever questions we have. But everyone decided we will only study what is in the paper. Everyone decided that. And they were all studying whole night. And I can't study at night. So, and if I see everyone studying at night, I get a headache and I sleep off. That's been my pattern. So I just looked at everyone studying. I slept off. It was so funny. But at 4 a.m. I got up and it was like, that is not the question paper. So I just started studying everything. I was like, I'm going to study everything. I'm not going to take a chance on that question paper. And studying everything. And then one of my friends said, what are you studying? Why are you studying something different? I said, I just feel that I should. And then she told the others. So I think they also started studying something else apart from the question paper. And when we went, the question paper was different. It was something so different from that question paper. And I actually did really well because I studied everything. And I think a couple of them didn't bother to study something different and they failed. But one day I was like a big betrayer. I was like, I betrayed all the girls in my class by going behind.
My God.
Everything that brought up.
Yeah, that happens
right,
at
good, bad,
that
age.
age.
All 9 shots by Spelman. Because it was
But you had an awareness, Nithya. No?
Yeah, I just felt like I can't, because failing was not in my reality, especially in exams. I was like, that's something I wouldn't say I was great at, but I was good at. I was like above average consistently.
Yeah,
And so sports, I was like 0. So I couldn't do anything there. Dance couldn't do anything there. Craft couldn't do anything. So at least I had subjects.
And one thing that is common between you and me, I don't know, I figured it out very late in life, is talking.
How does it? Good that you figured it out now.
Yeah, I have. I get paid for it the way you get paid for that.
How does it? May you get more. Right, wrong, good, bad.
Yes, thank you. Yes.
Most useful muscle in your body, right? Your mouth.
I know, mouth.
How does it get better?
Yeah.
And it pays to take care of your teeth also, because when they see your mouth, they see your teeth. So right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pop. John's boys, words and words. Okay, people, thank you. I had a lovely Monday. And I will catch you guys next Monday. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you, Nithya.
Thank you so much. Happy birthday again.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.